I would like to say that Harriet Ann Preston, her obituary was in the paper, and she felt the need to list my name as one of her biological children that she found later. Her obituary, that first of all, she had no right to use my name, okay? The woman is a monster. She was a monster. She died a monster, okay? Let me start with that. The woman gave me up. Well, didn't give me up. I was taken away from her because as an infant, she broke all my bones and beat me up and left me for dead, okay? And when I was in the Findlay hospital, they said that I should die because if I don't, I'm just going to be a vegetable anyway, so it's better off that I'm dead. All right, well, obviously I didn't die, okay? I'm 60 years old now. And I resent the fact that they had the gall to even put my name in the paper as one of her biological children. Number two, she killed my infant brother. So he's dead. All right. Number three, all the rest of her children, which I had apparently 3 brothers and another sister, and the sister, the 3 brothers was taken away from her, adopted, and went out to California. Their names were Tommy and Timmy, which I didn't even know their names all these years because she wouldn't tell anybody, but they're in the obituary today, so I guess they're my brothers, okay? And then me and my biological sister that they took away were in the children's home. I was adopted out. My mother's name was Twyla, and that's my mother. The mother who adopted me is my mother. Okay? I rebuked the idea that Harriet Ann Preston even had the nerve to put my name in the obituary and associate me with her. Okay? She is not my mother. She was never my mother. She's a demon. She's Satan in the flesh, and may she burn in hell. Okay? And my other biological sister did not get adopted out, according to her words, not mine, and was given back to this monster, Harriet Ann Baker, who put her outside as a little child for the neighbors to pick her up and rape her. So, and that's how she made money, okay? Yeah, she's a satanic monster. Yeah, her brother, as you can see in the obituary, was a judge for the town that she lived in later on after he grew up. And then the Ohio Supreme Court judge, who he said he's better than her, but I'm sorry, but I don't see it that way because he sent her over to my house knowing what a monster she is, knowing that I had little children, and he didn't tell me anything about her or warn me about her because I didn't have this knowledge when he sent her over. Okay, I had no knowledge of what she did in the past with me or any of us. All right. Then when she came over to my children, she had my little daughter raped over and over and over. Okay. So she took my family away from me with her evil ways. She never changed. You can see that pattern, right? You can see that pattern from when I was a child to where my children were all affected by her, and she never changed. So may she burn in hell. And I've never said that about any other human on this earth, but for her, and her demon spawned kids that she had after all of us were thrown into the children's home. She then went on all over the United States having one kid after another. And those kids that she had were rapists. And the person that she had raped my daughter was her grandchild that came from one of those children. Okay? So this family is evil. I really don't know who's more evil, okay, than my husband's family, who I married and divorced, and or her, but it's her. So I resent the idea that they put my name in there. I resent the idea that in the obituary, they made her sound like she was so wonderful. All she cared about was her children and her grandchildren. Are you kidding? She is a repeated child rapist, abuser, murderer. The whole obituary was a lie. So I'm letting you all know right now that that whole obituary was a lie. And I want my name taken out of that obituary. And I'm going to make sure it's taken out of there because I don't want any connections with her at all.